Yeah. All right. That going. I think I need that one. Just double check this here. Central arch is set correctly. That's set correctly. I'm still not showing up as a viewer on my own stream. What is this baloney? What is this baloney sauce? That's okay. Turn this way down so I don't feel like I'm shouting at myself. All right, now I'm showing up as a viewer for myself. Very nice. All right. Let's kill Pretzel. And I've got chat, activity feed, tracker. Got that open. Streamlabs link taken care of. Let's open up this map real quick. That open. And here. And open up this. Cool. Alright, Stream Manager open. Let's go ahead and hide my total viewers. Because I don't actually care about seeing how many viewers I have. We're just gonna pretend like I've got viewers all the time. Alright. Hopefully you find yourself well on this evening. Wee. All right. We'll bring this up a little bit closer to my face. Get a little more volume from me. Let's see here. Okay. Let's get my more light over here. You know, I always pick that character when I play this game Japanese just because I think it looks a little bit like a rabbit. You know, like it's, I don't know, it's got like some big ears and a couple eyes or something. I realize it's not a rabbit, but it looks a little bit like. All right. We're going to go on, oh, actually we got one. Hey Necro, how are you? Hope you find yourself well. Alright, let's go ahead and have go time, and I'm doing alright. I am a little frustrated at PSO2 right now. I got killed on a boss from an hour-long like quest that I basically did. So that's really obnoxious. Partially because I'm not playing a like class that I'm very good at. So I'm probably going to come back through and wreck that class as a gunner here pretty soon. Or that quest as a gunner here pretty soon. I'm almost done playing a ranger. Then it'll be on to being something else. I'm not enjoying playing a ranger. Which is funny because that's all I play in PSO1 is rangers. Alright, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and start. Alright, we're going to start off with bombos. That's certainly interesting. Who keeps things like that inside their house? Alright, let's see what our tier 1 reward is. Just indiscriminately kill that guard. And whoa, okay. Our tier 1 reward is rupees. No reason to even check the others. Unless I don't get bombed soon, I guess. But hopefully we'll have some bombs by the time we finish back half of Escape. Okay. Some rupees there too. Sitting on a fair amount of rupees for early game. And stuff. That's something. Probably have enough magic right now to use bombos if I want to. That's kind of hilarious and terrifying at the same time because it's actually kind of slow to use. Okay, so I just killed 2 more guys. Let's go ahead and get some more rupees right here. Because why not, right? Yeah, you guys can stay back there. I don't need to fight you. Alright, I'm going to check the back half of Escape. Whee! I don't know how I didn't get hit there. Definitely getting better at some of the speedrun tactics. Even during playing Randomizer, even though like they're not all totally applicable. But getting the quick kill on that guard is one of the speedrun tactics that before I started playing Randomizer I was never able to pull off. And now I get it, I don't know, at least a third of the time I would say. Okay, and we've got Quake. What is this? Why does everyone have medallions? This is kind of crazy. Watch now, Turtle Rock and Mire are both going to be Ether. Specifically because I don't have it. Okay, everything's going to drop. Everything's just going to drop red rupees for me. Okay, and map. Cute. Alright, I'm not going to try and do that in the dark. So we're going to go ahead and jump up to Sanctuary. There's 3 items in the back half of Escape, but I'll get to them later. They're not in logic right now anyway. Alright, more red rupees. Just everything's red rupees. Red rupees and medallions. Let's check the next tier of rewards. That's 1 enemy. You know what? Yeah, we're going to check the next tier because I don't have any bombs yet. 2, 3. Been hit, so we're going to be checking tier 2, not tier 3, but that's okay. What do you guys drop? Trash? Okay, good to know. Alright. Let's see what the tier 2 reward is. Berries! Okay then. That's certainly good to know, I guess. So far tier 1 is way better than tier 2. We will not be coming back to lumberjacks. Don't need those 20 rupees. We've got plenty of 20 rupee batches other places. Alright. Let's see. What do we have over here in Mushroom Spot? Trash? Okay. Good to know. Some excellent trash. Alright. What do we have down here? Hey, more trash! I foresee myself buying bombs in the near future. Just because there are so many rupees all over the place, and I don't have any bombs, and I'm about to want them very badly. Can I get a bomb? No? Okay. So much for that. We're gonna come down here and hope that there are maybe some bombs in Blind's house. We'll see. Maybe there will be, maybe there won't be. But yeah, I haven't found any yet. There's my bombs. There's Moon Pearl. There's red rupees again. And a heart container. Okay. That's just enough bombs to finish out the Kakariko village, so I really would like to have one more in case I need to do the race. But that's kind of a maybe item, and there's a good chance I'll get some more before then. Yeah, I got Moon Pearl. Good stuff. Alright, what do we have in here? Trash? A bottle? Complete with blue potion. Some more bombs, good. Art piece. And powder. Alright. Guess we will not be doing any fake powders in this playthrough. I just need mirror or hammer to check Mad Batter too. And there's glove. Very interesting. This is leading me to think that we might have an early trip to the Dark World, since I'm one item away from having Dark World access and I'm still in Kakariko. What is with all these red rupees? Alright, we'll check Sick Kid, since I have a bottle. And hammer. I have Dark World access. And can full clear blind. Go full clear Thief Town. That's interesting. It's probably going to be my first dungeon. You know what? Let's go do Mad Batter. Why not? I got all the stuff right now. I'm right next to it. Sure, I could do it during Thief Chain, but... Or, not Thief Chain. Why do I always say Thief Chain? Smith Chain. But might as well do it right now, because maybe it's something good, you know? Oh, I guess it would help if I actually did what I was supposed to. Piece, okay. That's fine. I think that's my second one, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and put hammer right, bombs right there actually, because bombs are really the next thing I need. Hammer is one of my favorite items in the game. It's not my absolute favorite, but it's one of my favorites. And it's probably going to be my primary damage dealer until I get some better swords. Because I think it does about as much damage as Tempered Sword. It certainly does... Okay, not going to be coming back for that. It certainly does at least as much as the Master Sword, if not more. So, going to kind of be using that a fair amount. Nope, trash there too. Okay. A lot of early game trash, so that's certainly interesting. Let's take a look at what our map looks like. So we've got a red crystal in Eastern, a red crystal in Desert. Oh, that kind of leads me to an early Fatberry. And then green pendant in Hera. Very interesting. This isn't a mystery seed, so I mean, I do have to get all the crystals. But I don't necessarily need to get all of the dungeons. Okay. So we're going to come over and we're going to get... we'll go ahead and get the Swamp Palace and all that taken care of next. Or not Swamp Palace, but Dam. Wrong world. Swamp Palace is in the Dark World. We'll go do Mini Moldarm, Ice Cave, and then probably at that point we'll be looking at heading into the Dark World. Because I just will be out of things to check. I mean, there's things I can still check in Light World, but not that many. Like the density of items is pretty low at this point. Alright, what do we have down here? Red rupees. Great. Why would it be anything except red rupees? Alright. I almost picked up those arrows and then I was like, wait a minute. They don't even matter. I don't have... you know what? Oh, I guess I don't have enough magic for that. Okay. I need to not die, so I guess I'll stop horsing around with the hammer and actually start doing what I'm supposed to do here. Rupees, bombs, bow and arrow. Interesting. So we'll be doing Eastern very soon. Mini Moldarm Cave was kind to us. We have hammer, we have arrows, we have Dark World access. The only thing I'm really missing, okay. Yeah, we'll take that heart. What do these guys drop? Full magic? Okay. I mean, I definitely would like to have mirror soonish. Just because it makes some of my routing a little easier. Hammer soonish. Having a lamp would be nice, but isn't necessary. Okay. Gotta be careful. These guys will legit kill me in one hit right now. Okay. That was exciting. Alright, let's see what Ice Cave has for me. Half magic. Interesting. In some versions you can actually get to quarter magic, but not in this one. Okay. So looking at where to go, I'm kind of leaning towards doing Eastern first because it's a required dungeon. I have all the things I need to actually finish it. I think it's faster to save and quit than it is to walk there though, right now. But I do have all the stuff I need to complete Eastern. Like technically completing Eastern isn't in logic, but that's kind of okay with me for right now. We're gonna go from Link's house just because I can check Lake Hylia that way. See if that's a thing that I really am gonna care about. I think the next glitch I need to learn is fake flippers. I don't know how to fake flippers and it would be handy. Okay. Trash in Lake Hylia, so we won't be going there either. I'm not gonna like mess with you guys. Okay, I have 11 arrows. Let's go ahead and switch to bombs though, because I can go check behind Sahasrara, and there's no guarantee I'll actually be coming back. It just depends on if I beat Hera or not. If I beat Hera, there's a good chance I'll come back, but if I don't beat Hera, there's not really any reason to come back over here. Cane of Burna, Bugnet, and some rupees. So nothing too particularly useful, but better than nothing, I guess. Bugnet is occasionally useful for picking up a fairy. So as you can see, hammer does a fair amount of damage. One hit from a hammer kills these guys, or it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So one hammer hit does 4 damage or more. But I'm thinking it's 4. I want to say Master Sword is 2 damage, so and then Tempered Sword is like maybe 6. I think Tempered Sword is where you finally find that the hammer isn't just like better than it. I don't know why I killed those guys. You certainly don't need to. Bombs. Bombs were my first item out of Eastern. And let's see what, we'll find out what my second item's going to be. Some rupees that I didn't really need as my second item in Eastern. We only have one more item in here. It'd be nice if it was, I don't know. I don't even know what I'd want at this point. I've got like tons of the go mode items already. Boots, lamp, silvers would be kind of bonkers. Hookshot, I guess. I'd take hook shot. Let's see if I can speed run this room right. Nope. Too slow. That's okay. Big key. What's my hint? Art container is in Turtle Rock. Okay. Good to know. Compass. Alright, so I've got 4 hearts. We'll see if I can do this in the dark with only 4 hearts. It's going to kind of come down to luck. Thank you. Okay. Success. Probably not going to use the speedrun tactic. Come on. Come on. Not going to use the speedrun tactic in the next room since I only have 1 heart left, and taking 1+ hits seems bad. You know what? You're bugging me. Alright, well, there's a little bit of help. Oh my gosh, they're coming right at me! Alright. Third item is bombs. Map is on the boss. Which is fine. We'll go ahead and take them out while we're here anyway. Hold on just a moment. All right. Ah, yes, this room. I may not be able to actually beat this room. No, I did not want to leave that room. Thank you. Here comes the death. There we go. Yeah. Fighter's sword, no light source. That room is way harder. That's okay. I can always grab that later when I come back to do pod. If I have to do pod, I guess. I mean, I'll come back here at some point, but we know that there's 3 items or 3 checks in 3 checks in the back half of Escape, so we're gonna just go grab those. And then head to Dark World, I guess. All right, here we go. Ah! Alright, what do we have in here? Art piece, book, and shovel. That is okay with me. So we have heart piece, shovel, book. Can't full clear Desert Palace, so I think I'm probably just going to not worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and do Dark Cross. Oh, it would help if I actually paid attention to which room I'm in. I always forget about this room. There we go. There's the key. We'll try and actually do Dark Cross. I know how to get there to where the chest is. The trick is getting the chest itself. So I'm in the correct room. Okay. That's the chest. There's my heart container. And that is how you do Dark Cross in the dark. That was out of logic, but whatever. I don't care. We'll go Link's house over to yeah, let's go do Link's house. We'll go hit Stumpy, and then not Stumpy, but we'll go dig, and then we'll head into the Dark World to start doing some overworld checks there. Actually, no, we're just going to do this. We're going to assume that we're going to get Mirror, and that'll make our route more optimal for this later. And since we're making that assumption, it doesn't make sense to do. Doesn't make sense to do digging yet, or the original flute location yet. Instead, all right, let's get some information about where we're going. Okay. Pod is a crystal. Swamp Palace is a crystal. Good. Skull Woods is a pendant. Thief's Town is a crystal. Ice Palace is a pendant, which means these two are also going to be crystals. Cool. Let's go check Hype Cave while we're right here. Also, we know that Mirror is going to be a required item in this playthrough. Yeah, give me those red rupees. Blue mail, okay. Heart piece. Heart piece. And Master Sword. Hype Cave was nice to me. I've got a little more offense and a little more defense now. Ow. Okay. So I'm trying to decide if this was actually the right way to go. I I can't get into Thieves Town from this side. So I think the right play is to go up to Pyramid and up to Catfish. Pyramid and Catfish is where we're going to go. Well, see, that's less than ideal. This was definitely not the right way to go. I should have gone through Kakariko to the Dark World, but I like that sound effect. But we're going to go check to see what's on the side of the pyramid, since this is what I did. I made the bad choice to go down that way for Hype Cave. I guess, you know, ultimately, like, it was worth it because Hype Cave did have Master Sword and did have Blue Mail for me, so that's can be nice. Alright, what do we got? Blah is what we got. We got blah. Ow. Meanie. Alright, we're gonna go do Catfish since I've already committed to this. I might be able to buy shield up here, actually. Now that I think about it. I think this merchant might sell shields. Having base shield is better than nothing. Yeah. I'll spend 50 rupees on that. Why not? Okay, and in we go this way. Let's go get have you met Woeful Ike? Is that his name? Oh. See, there's another case where if I had just chosen to ignore that heart, I would have not taken any more damage than I already did. Sometimes the right choice is not to like try and get more hearts, and it's just to like ignore things. We'll feed him a rock this time. I'm feeling like he wants to eat a rock. What do you have for me? Yeah, you deserve a rock for giving me that. Come on. Alright. We're gonna go back to the Light World, and we're gonna go to Kakariko, and then we'll do Thieves Town and whatnot. I mean, I could have started Pod. I can actually do most of Pod in the dark, but not quite all of it. I haven't learned those dark rooms yet, so beating Pod is not in logic yet, but a lot of the items are there. Basically everything, well, oh, I gotta go around the other way. Bad habits. There's a couple of things that are not in logic in Pod, like I want to say 3 or 4 checks out of the 5 items. Well, there's more than 5 items because, I mean, there's 5 items, but there's some amount of things are keys. But I could potentially get 1 or 2 actual checks taken care of in Pod if I went there now, but I might have to double dip. And I really trying to avoid double dipping into dungeons beyond what I just did in Eastern because... Okay, gotta go this way. And chop all the bushes because I don't have boots. Let's do the checks that we can do in here first. Because maybe it'll get me a little more firepower. There's lamp. That puts a lot of things in logic. I can full clear pods, so that's probably where I'm going next, actually. I always get a bomb in one. It's nice. Art piece. That was not what I meant to push. Sure. I'll take my one little ruby right there. Hi, Sea House. You got some trash for me? Nice. I always appreciated getting a little trash from you. I honestly don't feel like I'm good enough at Thieves Town to beat Thieves Town right now. So I think I'm going to come down here. Like, I can do probably all of it except for the blind fight. And I don't really want to double dip that dungeon. So we're going to go do pod, and we'll catch Thieves Town later. Nope, we're gonna go do pod right now because I'm being stupid and realize I keep forgetting I don't have Titan's Mitt, so I can't actually get from here to there. So we'll just come up here and we'll wing it and see how much of Thieves Town we can get. I do have one healing item, so there's that. Okay, first item in Thieves Town is trash. What is with the red rupees in this playthrough? Got silvers. Okay, then. Guess we won't be going on a silver hunt. That's cute. This might actually be a faster run than I normally do, since I'm gonna not feel the need to go as many places, probably. Go mode is going to require that I have both rods and flute. Yeah, bow is very good. That makes that my most powerful weapon by far. So this is going to be big key. There we go. I'm actually going to do that because switch out to using my bow just for a while, because it'll pretty much kill almost everything in one hit, including several bosses. I mean, heck, it kills Ganon in what, 4? 4 shots? Okay, you, sir, are a jerk. Alright. Ow. This room is awful, just in case you're wondering. Conveyor belts aren't quite as bad as ice physics, but they're bad. Okay. That guy just like decided to slide on through. Sure, I'll take all the hearts I can get. Yeah, not letting you hit me. These guys are so rude. These guys hit for like 2 hearts, something like that. They're... I don't know why these little lizards or grasshoppers or whatever they are hit so hard. Same reason the crabs do, I guess, in the light world though. They just wanted to make something that was seemingly innocent do buttloads of damage. Soldier hitting you with a sword do damage? No, we should have these little lizard things. If they walk into you in their random movement that you can't actually predict because it's not like a soldier that's following you, we should make those things do the most damage. Cockroaches are terrible friends. How are you doing tonight, Sal? We got Necro hooked up with PSO, so I'm doing this tonight because I'm super irritated at PSO2 right now because the beginning of the end quest on PSO2 is a load of baloney. It's such a long quest, and then you get to the end, and like after you fought your 3rd boss, it's like, oh, by the way, here's another boss for you. Oh, that said fiends, not friends, and doing all right. Yeah, I mean, they are terrible fiends. They also are terrible friends too, I would imagine. But then again, in the movie Joe's Apartment from MTV, they were pretty pretty good friends, I guess. They helped him out pretty good, right? I'm embarrassed that I've seen that movie. And that I saw it in theaters, no less. Oof. Alright, Blind has an item for me, and we're going to try and fight him. But silvers won't really help with that. So yeah, I died on that quest in PSO, and it was very annoying because it takes forever to get back there. Just do it on casual. I don't want to. I want to do it on hardcore. So that's going to mean that I probably need to do it as a gunner and not as a ranger. All right. So I've got 6 hearts, 1 healing potion. Maybe I'll win. Mire requires ether, quakes, or bombos. Wow. Trolly much? I can take 1 more hit, I need to heal. And it's time to heal. That's the easy way to kill that guy, I guess. So yeah, Ep2 you'll want to be more skilled, especially for that really long one since you got something for a single pass. Alright, I got flippers. So that puts a few more checks into logic. Unfortunately, there's not really any other checks I can do in the dark world right now. So I think we're going to save and quit and go back to the light world to do some checks there. And then come back to that. Yeah, I mean, part of the problem is I feel like with Ranger, I'm just not outputting damage very fast. And I needed to be able to output damage faster for that to be a fight that wasn't going to go super poorly for me. At least on hardcore. It's a shame I can't just jump down right there. Gotta swim all the way around. It's okay. No, don't shoot me with your fireballs. Alright, and right this way. Honestly, it was just the final boss that gave me any trouble at all. And it was really like more a matter of like not being able to just do very much damage. And that's kind of everyone's complaint about Ranger, is that it just doesn't do as much damage as a lot of the other classes. Yeah, that guy had some trash for me. Go up and check Zora. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it just comes down to the fact that, like, Rangers don't do very much damage, and I'm not very skilled at playing Ranger. Those two things... Like, I think if I'd been a Hunter, I would have done quite a bit better, and if I'd been a Gunner, I don't think it would have been any problem at all. On hardcore. Okay, Ice Rod. We'll go ahead and fill this up with something. We'll see. What is my free item? Fairy. Oh, that's not bad. Oh. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I could change into a Gunner and go clear that on hardcore. But instead I decided to play some Zelda. And it's turned out to be a very good run so far. Less than an hour in, I've got silvers, I've got Dark World access. I've got most of the items I need for Go mode. It's a little bonkers. I've got everyone wanting to give me red rupees for some reason. That was a red rupee over here, wasn't it? Yeah, just beware that when happens, you are in for a long haul, and caution is the way to go. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And that's just it, is like... I don't know, I just... Bitter down, got 20 back, right? It was actually more than 300 down. It was 500 down. I just got a lot of rupees somewhere else a second ago. So that was all a whole bunch of trash. We could go up to Hera, or yeah, we could go up to Death Mountain, but I can't do very many checks there yet, so we're gonna skip that. So probably hit... Yeah, let's go do pod. Okay, fastest way there is to save and quit. We'll go do pod, and that gives me a fair amount of items, and I can full clear pod. Fastest way is here. I'm gonna go check loot location though. No, I'm not. I'm gonna wait till I have mirror. I'm gonna resist that temptation to go do that flute check because it's just, it'll be more convenient times later. I gotta talk myself into actually playing this faster. And the proper way to play this faster is to not go do that check right now. That will make sense at the start of the mission in question, so no spoilers for you. It'll be an endurance run. Many boss-like fights too. Yeah. I think what it comes down to is I probably just should switch to Gunner when I'm doing story missions. It's not like they really give you much experience anyway. Actually, there was another way I could have got here too, now that I think about it. That's okay. You know, this is the first time in like okay, I'm just gonna die because it won't get off of me and it won't let me move. That's fine. And there goes my fairy. Talk about lame. That's right, I know where I can get more. Lamest fairy use ever. Honestly, I should just be using hammer. Hammer kills everything in like one hit, basically. Eight areas long, yeah. I mean, I certainly will. I don't know, like I said, I play Gunner a lot better than I play anything else. Guhu is my my go-to setup. Ow. I probably shouldn't have just walked into that. Just out of curiosity. Yep. Okay. Nope, you can't get around that. There are certain pixels you can walk on to not push the button. But I never get them. At least not when I'm trying. Okay, what's my hint? Some bombs in the Swamp Palace. Okay. That's super helpful. Except not. You know, I can actually go clear Desert Palace and... I go clear Desert Palace and I can go clear Eastern Palace. And that gives me... gives me Fat Fairy check. So that's kind of good to know. Hold on just a moment. Yep, but with the length you are trying to get the achieve for single run through without continuing, you may want to idle and healing ring as needed. Yeah. I mean, that's probably true. I wish the NPCs could like use moon atomizers, right? Hydrate. Let's hydrate. Oh really? Is this the game we're playing tonight? Is that I'm going to hydrate a bunch? Good luck going to play Warstorm. What the heck is Warstorm? That sounds like a Call of Duty game or something. Okay, I'm rejecting that one. I'm not thirsty right now. Bo? Go away! Why not? I has the carrots. You do have the carrots, but I don't want to right now would be the why of that. What am I doing? Okay. Got plenty of keys for up here. Takes 3 up here. Yay, I have map. I don't have to do this in the dark. Not map, but I have lamp. One of those other words that ends in E. Alright, so there's an item. It's a trash item, but it was an item. Big key. Perfect. That worked out nicely, because I always forget that to get all these items I need big key. Compass. Righty. Alright. Ah. Key. Alright, what do you got down here? I can do this room in the dark. Cape. So that's an item. Art container. Another item. 2 left. Big key. All right. Boss will have an item. Man, I haven't watched Key the Metal Idol in so many years. Oh. One item left. This is going to be a key. It does. Key, key, key. Roboto key. Roboto key is drinking water. Come see. Rust and Sharot. Key, key, key. Yep, there's one place I didn't check yet. But I should go check. It's probably just another key, but we're gonna check it anyway. Yep, it was a key. That's okay. The more you get to know these dungeons, the more you realize that, like, a lot of times you don't need every key. Like, obviously you never actually need the map or the compass. Well, a lot of times, if you're willing to route a little differently, you actually don't need every key. Like, that key I just got up there, not really required. Hey! It's the doggo icon! Where did I put the remote? Fall down? Yep, it fell down on the ground. Great. Okay. Hey, El Primo, how are you? I will do that in a minute. Someone just used that exact same redeem on me a couple times just a minute ago. Bob Ross memes? Usually worth doing a little bit. Hey, I did it twice. The third time I just declined because I was like, I've drank a lot of water. I'm okay. I'm feeling stressed. I'm feeling a lot of stress, actually. That's why I'm playing Zelda, is because this is a pretty relaxing game for me at this point. I feel confident that I can finish it up. I'm really close to go mode. There's at least 2 items I need, but it might be 3. No, there's at least 4 items I need, so I guess I'm not that close to go mode. But you know, that's just the way it is. I feel like I'm probably going to get a lot of these items in the very immediate future. Okay. All right, let's see here. Hello to El Primo's brother. I don't actually know your brother's name, and you shouldn't say it in chat anyway, because, you know, being a minor and all that. But I'm sure I will have him soon enough as a student. I don't. Honestly, like, it takes me a long time even to remember and learn all of my students' names that I have. It's one of the things that I'm not really very good at. One of the things that I feel actually most guilty about, in fact, because I don't remember all the student names. Yeah, I mean, even if I remembered it, I'm not going to say it online in stream. Like, I have some ideas, but I'm not going to say it out loud on stream again because I don't want to out your brother and who you might potentially be to any other students watching. Not really my place to do that. Okay. Desert Palace might be completable depending on if I need boots or not. So we're not going to go check that out yet. Instead, we're going to go get the bottom half of stuff over here that I can get to. You know what? It's probably faster to save and quit again. Yeah, like that's kind of gives me further confidence in what my guess would be, but I'm still not going to say it. This. Maybe we'll get Titan Mid over here. If I get Titan Mid over here, that opens up a lot of routing for me that I'm wishing that I had. Gatsby. Great Gatsby. El Primo's in 7th grade. I'm not convinced that El Primo knows about the Great Gatsby. Hookshot. Okay, well that was worth it. I still can't do Swamp Palace because I don't have Mirror yet. But that's okay. We're gonna come over here and do some digging. Maybe this will be Mirror. Mirror would be good, so would Titan Glove or Titan Mitt. Titan Mitt would mean that I don't have to go back to the light world to do my next couple of checks. Choke still stands, but only on one leg. Really? There we go. Got the item. Okay. So, nothing else I can do right now in the Dark World. We're heading up to Death Mountain. Death Mountain is the play next. Because now that I've got Hammer and I've got Hookshot, I can do almost everything on Death Mountain. One thing I can't do is Floating Island. I can potentially even get into Turtle Rock, though I can't beat Turtle Rock because I don't have Fire Rod. Death Mountain does sound fatal, you're right. Though I assure you it's much less dangerous in this game than it is in Breath of the Wild. I actually could have gone up this way a while ago, just in the dark, but that would have required me to, like, I could have done it in the dark, and I've done it a few times in the dark, but it wouldn't have gotten me very much, I guess is what I'm saying, because without Hookshot and or Hammer, there's a big chunk of Death Mountain that you can't access. Time for me to make my statement I make every single game, and that's that those are the worst enemies in the game. Yeah. I mean, that's a fair criticism of Breath of the Wild, for sure. Breath of the Wild is not... Like, I hate the fact that weapons just disintegrate so fast. Okay, let's see what's inside here, actually. I almost made a really annoying mistake. Hey, there's a bottle over there. I'm gonna go get that. Bottles are useful. Especially bottles with fairies in them. This is the one. Right there. Some caches in Turtle Rock. Oh boy. Forgot to say BRB. That's okay. You don't have to tell me that you're leaving. We're, I mean, the game will continue no matter what. Yeah. We'll go do Burna. Why not? I don't usually do this early in the game, but this seems like a good time as any to do it. Full heart container. Burna, it's taken care of. "36 followers on Twitter? Nice, I think that's probably more than I have. But I don't, save and play now. I don't know. I don't use Twitter as much as I probably should. Alright, now I can do Mountain Cave. Pancakes? Or what pancakes? I don't think I have any pancakes. The things on the game? Probably not. There aren't, in fact, pancakes in this game as far as I know. Alright. Titan mitt. That's what I needed right there. That makes some things more accessible. container. Red rupees, red rupees. So many red rupees in this. Art piece. And potion. Cool. I'm gonna go this way. And we'll come this way. Can't take the super shortcut, but the next part, but that's okay. Actually, I guess that's Dark World, because we're going to do Spiral Cave next. It would be convenient if I had Mirror. I could make less trips up and down here if I had Mirror. It is what it is. You know what? I'm actually going to check something before I come up in this way. And that is... No, I'm not. I'm not going to check it because I already jumped down there, so I can't check it. Because I don't know how to play this game. Which is to say that I know how to play, but I forget to do things sometimes. What do you have for me, Spiral Cave? Art container, okay. All right. I don't really want to jump into Turtle Rock yet because without Fire Rod, I can't beat it. I know for a fact I can't beat Dungeon yet. So I really need to go do some other checks first. So there's no reason for me to even check to see what I need to get into Turtle Rock right now. And do that later on, once I have Fire. Do I have all of my... All those are full. Okay. Alright, so I can't use the super shortcut because I don't have Mirror. So I can merely use a smaller shortcut, which is this one. It only saves like maybe 5 or 6 seconds. To do super shortcut. That's a fun view I just gave myself. Whee! I did see the Cape and Fresh Finds today, and I will not be buying it. Because I would rather use those for material storage. Once I get 700 star gems, I can have material storage for 90 days, which is super nice. Because anytime you're doing anything with materials, it goes straight there. Anytime you need to take anything from materials, it comes straight from there. You don't have to hold them in your inventory. Just seems super convenient. Okay. That. Come up here. Actually, I can check what's on Turtle Rock, I just can't open it, so that's fine. We're going to check to see what's on top of Turtle Rock so I can save myself a trip up here, potentially. I don't have 700, I have like 640 something. I bought a gold pass at one point when I shouldn't have because I've since gotten more from other things. So like I'm sitting on like something like 3 gold passes right now. 3 or 4. Okay. Almost out of water, guys. Stories? No. I don't know what I just picked up there. I wasn't paying attention. But it looks like it wasn't in... Yeah, I don't see anything I didn't have. So, must have been like something. Logitech webcam and Elgato? Well, first of all, I run on Linux, so no Elgato for me. But I'm not really sure why I would do that. Okay. Alright, Hera's in Logic, but I don't really want to do it. That's true. I do get lots of SG from story quests that I haven't been doing. That's kind of one of the reasons I'm hesitant about spending star gems, is because I want to keep getting mission passes. And you don't necessarily get enough star gems for mission passes from doing just the star gems themselves. So like, I want to be able to come out positive overall on star gems before I start spending on things. And star gems are stupid expensive. It's like $1 for 20 star gems or something like that. Even though I feel like it's less useful than AC. Star gems, though, I guess gets you fashion, which is what a big part of the game is. I can't really do anything else up here right now. Kind of a long walk for Hera. I could do Smith Chain. Smith Chain's kind of annoying, though. You know what? I'm gonna go activate Flute. That'll help. Well, it's always a good idea to wash your hands with soap and water. Better than washing your hands with toilet water! Yeah. Hey Theory, how are you doing? Link to the Past is going pretty well. Like, I'm surprisingly close to go mode considering that I'm only at an hour and a half. And I've already gotten 2 crystals and could very easily get at least 1 more with the items I have in hand. So it's being kind of kind to me, which is good because it was a little bit of a rough day. I really would like Mirror at this point. It's going to be a required item for beating the game, and it gets me more items. Oh my gosh, I am stupider than a sack of stupid people. I forgot to do shovel check as I walked right past it. Yeah, I do know that premium set comes with a mission pass. I figured that out. So I don't know if it always does though. Like I bought a 90-day premium set and it came with 3 mission passes and I just wasn't sure if that always happens. Glad I could bring a little joy to you. Okay. It always does? Okay, well then I guess I shouldn't be so upset or worried about spending star gems on stupid things. Yes, it came with 3, but like... I just wasn't sure if that was like a one-time thing, I guess. Let's go check what's in Flute Spot. Probably just gonna be a red gem. See you, Prima. 100 rupees. That was worth walking. Okay, so I could smith chain, but that's really not that helpful. Pod is taken care of. I can full clear. I can full clear Ice Palace, but that's not necessarily required. I might be able to clear Mire, which is a required dungeon. There's only 2 items there. So in terms of item density, I feel like I'm probably better off doing Smith Chain. So we're going to go do that. Okay. Why am I walking all this far? I'm going to put the shovel away for the rest of the game. Yeah. Like I need fire rod. I need ether. I might need boots. And that's pretty much it. I'm about to do Smith Chain without mirror, which is kind of annoying, but I'm actually going to go check to see what's on Bumper Ledge real quick, too. I don't have any hints about it, but yeah, I wish you could, too, because like the pictures they give you aren't necessarily very big. Sometimes you can preview them like if they're in your inventory, but if they're not in your inventory, it doesn't give you any way of seeing if they're actually cool. Okay, apparently those guys can just walk through rocks. Oh, because that's not a rock, that's why. Cute. Alright, what do we have on Bumper Cave? Is it trash? No, it's Fire Rod! Okay, that's one of my Go Mode items. Nice. I can't get into the Turtle Rock yet, but the fact that I'm about to have Fire Rod is definitely nice. That also I don't know, I mean like it doesn't Skull Woods isn't strictly required, but I could go dig around in Skull Woods if I need to. Skull Woods is pretty easy. Okay, so Smith Chain. Let's go check out Smith Chain. I'm really bad with bow and arrow. I probably should practice with it. I have not checked tablets and pedestal. I guess I have books, so I could check pedestal, but I haven't been up into Lost Woods since very early in the game. And as far as tablets go, getting to the one that I have access to without mirror is more than a little obnoxious because it requires me to go. Because it requires me to go all the way around Death Mountain the long way. Sanctuary is probably faster. I mean, it could still be on pedestal, you're right. I could need pedestal. But right now, as it stands, I haven't jumped into any of the any of the medallion dungeons, and I might not need to at this rate. We'll just kind of see. I kind of feel like go mode is ether and mirror. Mirror and ether are my 2 go mode items. Yeah, I mean, I really don't mind an all dungeon seed, especially given the dungeons that have medallions or pendants rather. I could speedrun Ice Palace. I could speedrun Skull Woods, and Hera's pretty short. So like if it is a ped seed, that's not like a huge deal. I have ether. Where the heck did I get ether? Okay, I have Skullwood, or I have Turtle Rock. I don't know what my problem is. Let's go play around in Turtle Rock. It's not like Smith Chain is very fast with it's not like Turtle Rock is very fast with or not Turtle Rock, but Smith Chain is very fast without mirror anyway. I am going to need mirror at some point, but my highest item density is definitely in Turtle Rock at this point. Though doing it without a even red shield is kind of annoying. Is it gonna have mirror? Did I get that a while ago? I just wasn't paying attention, I guess. Probably all the distractions. Murphy's having a rough day. Today he decided he was going to kick Rosemary, and it didn't work out very well for him. Yeah. No sword upgrade. No sword upgrade. No mirror shield. No red mail. Turtle Rock is going to be a little on the rough side. But I think I can handle it. Okay, so I can take Floating Island off. Turtle Rock almost always pays out, honestly. With there being 5 items in it, it's the only dungeon that has more items in it. Only 2 dungeons, I guess. Ganon's Tower counts as a dungeon. But usually you have almost everything by the time you get to Ganon's Tower. Swamp Palace has 6 items. Turtle Rock has 5. So Swamp Palace has more in it, technically. But in practice, I feel like Turtle Rock still pays out better. Yeah, I mean, I told my kid today, I was like, you love your dog. Like, if you keep kicking her, she's gonna have to live somewhere else, and that makes me really sad, because I really like our dog. Tower of Hera, big key, needs fire in Tower of Hera. Okay. Wow, I was kind of dumb about how I used that item, but whatever. As it was, I had to tell my kid today that he is not allowed to play ninjas anymore. Which is like his favorite thing to play right now, but he's gonna kick the dog. That's not gonna happen. So far, no looking at spoilers and no looking at or no save states in this run, so this is a pretty clean run so far. Yeah, I mean, you don't kick the dog. It's not a thing you do. Like, if a dog is attacking you, self-defense is one thing. But if you're just playing, kicking the dog is just so far outside of what's okay. God, wouldn't it be amazing if Boots and Mirror were both in Turtle Rock? Big key. Map. Cool. Whole lot of trash. Hard to get the quick kill on those guys when all you've got is a lame oh man, those guys hurt. All you've got is a like lame master sword. You don't have tempered sword or anything. I thought it was a good idea to take a big handful of both sides of Gizmo's neck and squeeze hard. Ooh. Yeah. Kids have trouble figuring things like that out. Like, you know, you just gotta be like, how do you think it would feel if someone did that to you? Not good. Do you want somebody to do that to you? No? Okay, well then don't do it to the dog. Before you do things to the dog, decide if you want someone to do them to you first. If the answer is no, then don't do it. Yeah, that's okay. I'm alright with this thing. The answer is yes, still don't do it. I mean, like, if you want to pat the dog on the back, go, do I want someone to pat me on the back? And if the answer is yes, okay, pat the dog on the back. Okay. First Turtle Rock item is trash. But that's okay. This dungeon used to terrify me. Not like because it's scary or anything, but just because it seemed like it was insurmountably hard. And now I'm like, yeah, I got this dungeon. I used to be like terrified of getting a seed where this wasn't a pendant dungeon. Man, these guys hurt on Blue Mail. Come on. Yeah, kid logic dictates that they will say yes, though, to something like getting kicked in the side, because kids. I mean, mine might go yes, no. Like, sometimes he'll start with yes, and then be like, wait, that's not what I really wanted to say. Okay. That was my own stupid fault. I was trying to get myself a heart. You should never try and get yourself the heart. I mean, it's definitely annoying, but clearly I'm showing that it can be done. Yeah. It's annoying. I hope there's nothing in Mimic Cave, because I'm not coming back to Mimic Cave. Watch Mirror be in Mimic Cave. No, Mirror can't be in Mimic Cave. So that means unless boots are in Mimic Cave, there's no chance that there's a go mode item in Mimic Cave. I mean, it was designed to be done in blue mail, though usually not with the fighter sword or the master sword and the fighter shield. Come on. Ah, jerk. Okay. This is where things could be problematic. Right, I've got a fairy. This is the worst room in the game, I think. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Alright. Fine. It wouldn't let me use it in time. What a load of baloney. Alright. I do have one fairy left. I don't really want to use it. So we're going to do this. And this is not the right route already. Come on. Thank you. Well, that saved me a little bit of grief, I guess. Screwmire or generic. A mix of both, honestly. Okay. This is gonna hurt because I don't have boots. Yeah. So we're gonna use this. And then we'll be using this in the next room, where hopefully I get something useful. There's my next Turtle Rock item. Art piece. Key. Art container. Yeah, I mean... Compass. Come on. Really? All right. Turtle Rock is not being very kind to me. Right, I've got one fairy. Man, that takes so many hits. We're going to try and do this legit, so I'm not going to save state. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely in trouble. Okay, down, left, up, and then I think I can survive one hit from him. Come on, why am I having so much trouble hitting you today? So many hits. Master Sword is such garbage. Alright. Value? Yes, thank you for giving me a B. That was rough. That was really rough. Okay. Well, I guess we go do Meyer next, because Ped. I'll go check Ped. I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna do Ped. I feel like I might as well go do Skull Woods at the same time, because maybe that's where Mira is. It's true, I didn't save state. I am totally out of resources right now, so I'm gonna go buy some blue potions. I guess it doesn't matter where I start. No, not like the grocery store. Man, I haven't seen a Myers in so long. Rupees are resources. That's true. And I have basically nothing else I need to spend rupees on for the rest of the game except potions, so hopefully that's enough to keep me in blue potions for the rest of the game, but we'll see what happens if I don't get a don't get any of the things I need. Let's go check out Skull Woods. City manages their credit cards now. We haven't had a Meyer. I don't think I've seen Meyer since I lived in Kentucky, maybe. Chico used to have a Fred Meyer back in the day. But that's a different chain of stores. I like the hookshot bet. I should walk around with hookshot, even though hammer does more damage. I'm more adept at using the hookshot. Tell you what, I really do not want to fight this boss without a better sword, though. Conversion? I'm not really sure what you mean, like... A key! Guys take so many hits. Ow. Map. Figures. And mirror. Mirror was in there. So that's convenient. That opens up a huge chunk of the game. I'm probably in go mode now, but while I'm in here, I'm going to check to see if maybe boots are in here. Or one of the other items that's nice for upgrades. Stay away, beanies. Okay, we're going to conserve that key. So he took over from Comenity then. And then the world promptly turned off to make sure things went smoothly. Bacon Sword would be nice. I definitely wouldn't say no to Bacon Sword or Big Shield. Both those would be very nice. Those are kind of quality of life items. Except for just bacon. I'm actually really stuffed. We had these gigantic salads for dinner. It tasted really good. Oh, come on. There was no way to escape that. Master Sword Ganon is rough. Yeah, I agree. This is really annoying. Yes, absolutely. After he is already fallen down and closed his hand, by all means, let's let him still be able to grab me. Wall masters are so glitchy in Japanese 1.0. Okay, I'm gonna let this guy grab me. Oh, with bacon? Yes, there was bacon in the salad. Okay, we got one more check we can do in here, and I might end up fighting this guy with what I've got just because I'm in here. We'll give it one shot. If I mess up, then it wasn't meant to be. I do not enjoy meatloaf, and therefore do not eat it. And the nice thing about being the kind of person that does intermittent fasting is if there's something you don't want to eat for dinner, you just don't eat it for dinner, or anything for dinner. Cheese and bacon. I certainly know people that would love that. I am not one of them. Don't get me wrong, I like cheese, I like bacon, but I don't really want meat. But I would do anything for... Nope, not that meatloaf. God, these guys are annoying. Come on. Take about 4 years to kill with a sword. I wonder if silvers work on it, actually. Okay, that's good. I made sweet potato and black bean quesadilla tonight. That sounds not bad at all, actually. Chipotle mayonnaise instead of ketchup and use barbecue sauce. Oh, I hate mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is so disgusting. Like, saying that you added mayonnaise to something is gonna make me think, like, okay, that's... makes whatever it is inedible. Like... Okay. Gotta concentrate on this guy. Let's see if he's gonna be as trolly tonight. 1 hit. 2. 3, 4, 5. 5. This guy is weird. If you hit him and then he hits the spikes afterwards, it doesn't give you any damage on him. I must have miscounted the items in there. I full cleared that dungeon. Egg and vinegar flavored jello is great. Ugh. Some people love mayonnaise. I think it's vile. Egg and vinegar flavored jello. I mean, that's more or less what mayonnaise is. Is it any wonder that I don't partake? Okay. So... I'm gonna go do Swamp Palace after I check Head. I have actually had useful things on Ped before. So... I make things go triple boom. Okay. Trash on pedestal. Yeah, I don't like mayonnaise. Yeah, we'll do this. We're gonna go finish up Smith Chain. And then use that to go to Swamp Palace. Definitely not gonna be a sub 3 seed, but not bad. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we already knew that Zal destroys dreams. Where am I going? I need to go over here. Oh hey, we can do Pound Pound now. Oh, that's Zal? Yeah, no it is. It's been a while since I've done this without boots. Alright, so that was trash. Okay, I want to try a trick that I've never tried before. Oh, you know what? Never mind. There's no reason to try it this time since I don't have boots. Disregard me. I am just gonna slow walk my way over here. Take Gary's lunchbox to him. Yeah, you know, he definitely... I mean, he's on my PSO2 stream sometimes. But PSO2, I mean, I guess it's not down for the night yet. They're doing maintenance here in just a little bit. But it turns out when you're taking Gary his lunchbox, it only checks to see if you have it like at certain times. So if you teleport back right here from the light world or from the dark world to the light world, and you haven't been to the Oh, hey, that's cute. Did I just lose his lunchbox? I did. That was a nice glitch. Okay. Alright, well. It refused to let me talk to him, and instead just made me lose my lunchbox somewhere. Some random place. So we're going to go ahead and do these checks. And we'll come back around and get Gary's lunchbox later, I guess. Well, that was junk. Yeah. I've never seen him not just like take his lunchbox when he's right there. So rude. It was linked up, and it was like 4 to 9 p.m. Pacific time is what it's been, and I've heard that that was the same as Japan, but they've now moved it to 11 to something Pacific time instead. So that's definitely a better time. But why am I going that way? That's not the way I need to go. This isn't the light world. Gary, I lost your lunchbox. I gotta walk all the way back and get it again. Should probably just leave his lunchbox. It's probably just got trash in it. Because I think Gary eats trash. Okay, let's try this again. This time we're going to do it in the light world. Oh, but yeah, they already reset the weeklies and stuff, so I was able to get a bunch of that done earlier. So maybe this will be the one time that Swamp Palace actually has good stuff in it. Hey. Thanks, Gary. Yeah, we'll do Swamp Palace first, just because I know that I have everything I need to clear Swamp Palace, and I don't necessarily have everything I need for Desert Palace. Logged in tonight and promptly did nothing. I mean, I did the dailies and stuff like that. I don't know. Work was kind of stressful today, and will be kind of extra stressful for the next, what, 6 weeks left of school. Gary eats heart. Not my heart, just hearts in general. Yeah. Hey look, I remembered to use it before I went inside for once. One of my hearts and then I stole his lunch. Maybe he was trading me his heart or his love for bringing him his lunch. Ow. Giving you his heart for lunch. Yes. I am not just any bunny. I am the bunny from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I am Pookie. Okay, first item in Swamp Palace is trash. Thankfully, he did not give me the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch, or I would be dead. His lunch was in the Dark World, and you believe that? I haven't seen that movie in so long. I'm looking forward to my kid being old enough to watch it, but with his inability to watch anything with like swords or fighting in it without trying to emulate it, it's going to be a while. You know, the other game I could have played tonight was Jedi Fallen Order. That looks pretty interesting, and I just picked it up. Or I could keep playing Ori. Ori is such a good game too. Okay, I'm going to do this route in an intelligent way this time. I promise I'm not going to mess up Swamp Palace again. Like the last 2 times I've run this game. Okay, second item in Swamp Palace was trash. You have a new sick game addiction? What is it? Is it Animal Crossing? I hear that game's amazing. Yeah, I could see that. A lot of people are really obsessed with that game. And, you know, like, I don't blame them. I played one of the earlier games on DS, I think it was, for a little bit, and while it wasn't really my cup of tea, I could see how like people would get really into it. I remember hearing on GameCube about people that like put thousands and thousands of hours into it. Yeah, it just, I don't know. Maybe if I didn't have any other like heavily addictive games to play, I would get into it. But I don't know. I'm pretty stubborn, and PSO2 is going to hold my attention for a long time, and I have so many games in my backlog already. I couldn't imagine picking up another game that takes a lot of people's time. Alright, hopefully Big Key is in one of these so I don't have to backtrack. It's down. I'll just check on a few things in Nighttime 3 hours later. When did it get dark outside? Yeah, that kind of thing happens to me sometimes when I'm playing some games. Big Key, nice. And we're gonna check this chest that I used to miss all the time. And I wish I had missed this time. Zal, do you remember when I got the original Xbox and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? How, like, we started playing it at, like, 7 o'clock at night or something like that. And I don't know, like, next thing I knew, it was, like, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, oh, it's late. I should probably sleep. Okay. Next item was art piece. That was a good game back in its era. I don't feel like it's aged very well, though. Like, storyline-wise, it's still totally good game. I just don't think the gameplay itself is very fun anymore. But I also don't really like turn-based RPGs anymore, so... Yeah, I know what you mean. There was actually a story about a guy that, like, someone was trying to steal his original Xbox from him, and he had it in his arms, and got shot, and the original Xbox not only stopped the bullet, but still worked afterwards. I still have my original Xbox. All its modded glory. Hey, look! I got some boots! Also, the boss is gonna have the compass. Boots! Honestly, I didn't mind the original Xbox controller. I mean, the Controller S was better than the Duke controller, but they're both, like, totally decent controllers. You almost dropped it when they handed you the pre-order. Oh man, this is gonna be a slow fight. I mean, I'm 6'2", and I have really big hands, so they fit me pretty comfortably. Though honestly, like, I think controller evolution is, like, controllers have gotten a lot better over the years. I kind of feel like the PlayStation controllers are more or less about the same as they've always been, and way back when, that was like a really good controller. And now I feel like it's an acceptable controller. My favorite controller is the Xbox One controller. It's so much better than the 360 controller. The Switch Pro controller isn't bad though. You kept the yes? I'm feeling like that auto-corrected to a different word than you meant it to. Oh, games, yeah. The Xbox One controller has a wonderful D-pad. Is really the reason I think I like it the most. Since, you know, I play this game, and apparently I managed to tie myself up in a knot, so that's good. Before I fell down earlier. But it has such a good D-pad, and since I play this game, and this game really needs a good D-pad, it just is kind of a good go-to. Also, it works pretty well for Phantasy Star Online 1. So, it works pretty well in Blue Burst, so I use it in Blue Burst a lot. Okay. I've got Mire, Desert Palace, and and that's, I got Mire, Desert Palace, and Eastern's final boss. So we're gonna go ahead and do Desert Palace, I guess. And then we'll head on up, do a couple of checks up on... Oh, I'm in the Dark World still. My problem. But we'll go over and do Desert Palace because it's really easy and quick. And then we'll do some... We're gonna go check Agina though. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna dash into everything if that's okay with anyone else. Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be nice to have a better weapon. Especially for the boss of Mire. I feel like he's the hardest of all the bosses. I don't really want to fight him with hammer damage. Though I do have silvers, so that might make that actually not that bad. Okay. Boomerangs from Agina. Thanks, sir. If I had a better weapon, I would go into full go mode and just like skip half of Desert Palace. I'm not in full go mode. Especially since there's room for a few more hearts and I don't have red mail. Yeah, I mean, it is better than rupees. And arrows and bombs. I don't know, I'm not at full bombs, so one more bomb might have been more useful than red boomerang that I will not be using. Let's see if I could have full cleared this earlier. This is my favorite glitch in the entire game. I can still get stuck in the sand right there. It's just such a stupid, useless glitch. Yeah, I could have full cleared that anytime. Big key. So that means big key will have a small key in it. That's funny. They wanted that small key to be really safe, so they locked it behind a big key. Oh, Ganon, you silly goof. Silly gooseball. Well, you know, if you want to keep this door really safe, instead of making it a big key door, you just make it a small key door, but you lock the small key in a chest that requires the big key, so that people have to walk around some more. Hey, look, I got the actual spot that I was supposed to get the small shield instead of, like, buying it from the shop. So, first Desert Palace item was an item I actually already had and didn't give me progression, because buying the small shield doesn't let you start shield progression. Feels bad. Alright, well now I don't have to wonder what one of my two items is, and the other item is on the boss. Which I might not use arrows on, even though arrows will kill him in one hit. Might actually be faster just using Master Sword, since I'm pretty adept at hitting things with a sword in this game. Out of the way. I feel like I've been miscounting these. This is probably actually a higher number. Maybe not. I don't know, maybe I haven't picked up that many of the heart pieces. Like there should be one more full heart container. One more full heart container. And then if I'm doing my math correctly here, I'm doing my math correctly, that's 3 hearts, which is 12. So yeah, no, that's the right number. Alright. This is for all the times I've had to dodge you. Gotcha. Okay, well, Desert Palace had a bunch of trash for me. You know what? I'm not even clicking the right thing. That's Desert Palace. Alright, we're gonna go... let's go over and clear Eastern, because that gets me 2 checks at the pyramid. And I really don't want to do Mire yet. So I've got some better weapons, because archery is not my skill. At least in this game. I haven't actually shot a bow and arrow since 7th grade, but I was pretty good at it in 7th grade. Certainly, like, one of the top archers in my 7th grade class, because we had archery in our PE class that year. Okay. Oh, my dog's having a dream. Right. Second try at this. I oofed. At least I only got 3 spawns that time and not 4. Took firearms at DVC and I was one of the best shots. I mean, doesn't surprise me. Oof, I actually only have 17 arrows. I should probably fix that. That's better. Oh, I wish I could take tomorrow off school. I don't know what I would do. It's not like you can go do anything. Sounds like I don't really want to. So, like, here's the thing. If I take tomorrow off, that uses up one of my sick days. I would be using up one of my sick days to stay at home when I'm already at home. It just would mean that I was not doing work. It'd be dumb. Unless I'm like physically incapable of working, I'm not going to use up a sick day. Usually what it comes down to. All right, let's go do this. That is how you play hooky. Yes, but if I'm already getting paid on the day that I stay home, then I might as well not use up one of my sick days to stay home and do work at home instead of doing whatever else I would do at home. I guess play video games for half the day. Plus, like, I don't have that many days. Why am I doing this? I need to go get the big bomb. I only have 12 instructional days, essentially, left that I can do. So I'm not about to miss one of them. How's the run going, Necro? It's going pretty well. Coming along. I'm basically in go mode, that I would certainly like to have some better... a better sword, better armor, better shield. Some of those things would definitely make this a little less insane. I take tons of damage, and it takes me forever to kill things. Yeah. No, it's pretty bad. I do so little damage. This late in the game with Master Sword is a little tough. Ow. Where am I going? Thanks. Okay. So that was a lot of trash. I think I'm gonna head back to Light World. Here in just a second. Yeah, that was a lot of trash. I'm gonna head back to Light World, do a couple of checks that I have over here. And then, like I'm gonna check King's Tomb, stuff like that. You know what? I'm actually gonna do this the smart way. And before I check King's... Come on. I'm gonna check Graveyard Ledge. Instead of being a fool. Away service. Yeah. My little rabbit is finding a lot of trash in this run. I mean... I don't know, it's weird. Like... You kinda, like... You need all the items I've got, or a lot of the items I've got are required for a playthrough. So it's not like I wouldn't have found them eventually. It's just they were kind of clumped up, and then like as a result, it Seems like I'm getting a lot of clumps of trash. I got a lot of like key items that but not a lot of the like I got a lot of progress items, but not necessarily a lot of items that make the game easier. Alright. Maybe there'll be something in here. Some random good item just buried in the random cave. Bacon sword! Nice. Cannon has my next sword. That'd be funny. I'm definitely feeling a little more confident about Meyer now. I think I'm gonna go do some of the checks down there in the desert, and then I'm gonna take care of these checks down here and then jump into Meyer. Right. Okay. Don't want to walk into one of those. Alright. And let's hop on over here. Let's see, did I go far enough? Barely. Checkerboard. I'll take it. I will definitely take that. Thank you, checkerboard. Just go with an A-frame haircut and go up to the customer service desk and demand to speak to the manager. You don't need a sword for mine. Alright. Ether. They both needed ether. So ether was a go mode item. I was right, I just already had it. Alright, let's do this. What do you got for me, Meyer? There's 2 items in here. I'm really looking for mail, and then mirror shield. Mail and then mirror shield would make my life a lot happier. Oreos for $2? What are you even talking about? Alright. So this is one of those dungeons where I've learned recently that sometimes it's better not to... Oh. Ha ha ha. That joke still. I've learned that this dungeon, it's better to not necessarily spend all of your keys, because sometimes the boss will drop a key and that can be really obnoxious. So we're going to go this way instead. We're going to go a little bit long way around so that I don't have to potentially double dip fire. We'll clear it. Hey, how are you? I'm okay. Nothing? You getting tired? Oh, did Bree leave? Getting close to the end of my run. That was close. I was talking to my wife, but thanks. Alright, so I've got map, big key, 3 keys. Let's this way. See what kind of trouble we can get into. This guy has a key for me. Those tiles hurt. Okay, one of my Mire items is bombs. Apparently you can buy bombs at Mire. There you go. I used your joke. Is self-fertilizer, so I'm not wrong. And ammonia. Oh, I said fertilizer and ammonia in the same sentence on the internet. The other item's red mail. Okay. So, like, I'm pretty happy in Mire now. Let's just go ahead and take care of this. Yep. Boom indeed. Let's get a full heal. What's the next item? Pretty sure I need bombs next. Actually, I'm gonna try and avoid taking a little damage, so we're gonna... Pretty sure in your state you aren't allowed to switch from blue to red like that. I'm not really sure what you mean. One little things. Yeah, I know you're in. Okay. This way, and around this way, and around this way. Okay, almost walked right off the edge of that. That would have been silly. Ow. Ow. This guy actually wouldn't have been too bad without Bacon Sword. Silvers do. Well, I wasn't referring to Pollux as much as crime, but I can see how that might be interchangeable. I'm not sure why switching from a blue shirt to a red shirt would be crime either, though. Alright, Meyer's taken care of. Alright, so off to Ganon's Tower we go. Old gang joke? Oh, yeah. Those aren't actually the gangs in California, really, to be honest. I mean, at least down in the Bay Area, they're not. There might be some of the old blue and red stuff still going on in Sacramento. But a lot of the gangs, like, at least in this area, it's not color-based. While we're right here, we're going to go ahead and check this tablet. Yeah, that was worth my time. Did I not grab that item while I was up there? That would be really annoying if I hadn't. I didn't. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Who knows what Ganon's Tower will bring in. If it brings me one more heart, then it brings me one more heart. I'm not going to go into Hera, though. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what that looks like on my stream. Be right back. Alright, we're gonna bring it in close. This actually isn't too bad. I mean, you can still see me even though the light's out. Be good to have a light source on the other side of my face too, so I don't look quite so one-side lighted, but it's not bad. Sure, take it fair. Okay. Time to tell a scary story. Here's a scary story. Lionel's in Breath of the Wild instead of Link to the Past. Breath of the Wild, those things take all day to fight. Alright, so I'm at 2 hours and 51 minutes. I'm into there. Seriously, Lionel's in Breath of the Wild are not to be trifled with. Alright, so technically Boots was not a go mode item. Why did I do that? I always forget about this room. I always think I'm going straight to this room for some reason. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure you just told that one. Well, that was stupid of me. How was that guy still alive? That was weird. Once, there was a girl who had a boil on her face. But it was really a spider nest, and she was covered in baby spiders. I probably should have looked to see what that item was. I think it was a key. It wasn't big key, and that's the important thing. I lost count. Time to make a big hole in Ganon's house. Alright. That was a lot of trash. I mean, I got a art container, but the rest of it was... That was only more scary. It was supposed to be most scariest. Maybe had special effects and makeup. No thanks. Too much work. All right. One more should do it. All right, one check in here, and then we'll go fight some Armos Knights with... Oh boy, I got Mushroom. Mushroom in Ganon's Tower. Oh man, that was like a nice slide shot if I've ever seen something like that before in this game. Badger, 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 badger. I am going to be fighting a snake here in a minute. Or I guess Moldworm isn't really a snake. No, I mean I'll be fighting a different thing though. Let's go ahead and get some... Because, yes, you can, in fact, hookshot fairies. I don't know why I always step on this one. Alright, time for like one of the most annoying rooms in the game. You just ate one for a little life, alive and raw. Look, shot comes as a little surprise. Yeah. Wonky. Just gonna take damage there. Really? I just got hit that many times for no good reason? Okay. Do the whole thing with the fire rod. That was interesting. I don't think I was supposed to be able to get through that door that time. That was interesting timing. There's big key. Heart piece. I trolled like a troll bridge with an unexpected stone troll under it, but it turns out to just be one of the Belgium hair trolls. I didn't bring a comb. Oh noes. I think I have everything I need to go up Cannon's Tower on the right-hand side. I don't want to get this far though and find out that's not the case, so it's not how what's done. Wow, that was some interesting technique on my part. Yeah, okay. I full cleared this. Oh. Yeah, no, for sure. That was an oof on my part. Absolutely. There we go. Now I've eaten a fairy raw and stuffed one in a bottle. Yeah, you're just gonna die. Raw consumption later. Actually, it's going to escape from the bottle when I die and revive me. These guys are so much easier with Mirror Shield, but at least I have silvers. I've fought these guys without silvers before in these two rooms, and it's really rough. Yeah, I've been wanting to try this. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Alright, I took less damage than I normally take there, so that's not bad. Pretty sure you rip their wings off and bite their head off first, like Teddy Graham. Like a Teddy Graham. Not quite. Okay, time for the gauntlet. Okay. Actually, that was a twofer. Like, have you ever taken, like, the lid off of one Oreo and the lid off another Oreo and put them together? That's basically what I did to those fairies just now. Alright, gauntlet's almost through. I'll take it. We're gonna do it again too. Alright. Snake's dead. Dead snake. Something like that. Pretty sure Ganon's big key was in the 21st of 22 chests. That's rough. Alright, let's see if I take the hit. That guy hits me pretty often. Come on. Now, there's probably a faster way to do this next room than I'm about to do, but this is the way that I know how to do it and not fall. So we're just going to do it that way and take the one hit. Thank you. Right, so I'm missing exactly 4 art pieces. And 1 mirror upgrade. Or 1 mirror shield upgrade. Did it again. Okay. Moment of truth. This guy gonna troll me? Yep. One of these days I'm gonna remember to come in here with hookshot already. Wow. Okay. Thanks. Butter invalidation is right. I'll make the Ganon fight a little bit easier. That's 2 blue balls in a row. I almost feel like this version of Ganon is actually easier because of the fact that you can actually kill him slightly faster, because these guys always use a ball that you can hit into him, potentially. Yeah, well, I've had, I think 7 in a row is my record, the number of times he's done blue balls in a row. And I know what you're trying to say there. You're trying to make a bad joke. Right. Got plenty of blue potions, so we're just gonna this the super Cheaty McCheaty face way. My minions all failed to guard those items. Why am I surrounded by incompetent fools? Why indeed, Karen? Really? Two hits that time. Oh, silver, my one true weakness. Yep, that was nice. Let's try that fight again. Secondary tournament winners, 2017, A's aim. That's interesting. That was definitely annoying, considering the fact that it sent me forward. I guess I had accidentally faced the wrong direction. In video games, they do this thing where it doesn't really matter which side you're hit on. It's always just sends you towards your back. So... It's fine. Now I'll do it. Even with reds, that running into Ganon is 3 damage just for running into Ganon. Oof. Yeah. Whew. Hardest part about Ganon is just not getting knocked off the stupid platform by the bats that send you halfway across the screen. Thank you, your quest is over. That was kind of a one. Sometimes it says something really funny there. Thank you. Oh, that was a good run. Definitely not a bad run. I think that might be my best time yet. Considering, like, my item completion, that's a pretty good time, I feel like. Though I did not go into... I did not do two of the dungeons. I get the win. A winner is me. Where's my water? I lost it. Okay, it's probably over at the bed. I can't... Fine. I'll go get my water bottle. It's over on the bed. Happy. Oh, you. That was a good run. Yeah, I had chicken as part of my salad tonight though, so I already had chicken dinner, I think. Explosions sleeps again forever. What? Oh god, no, that'll never be a button. At least not for me. Ugh. I don't like meatloaf, and I don't like mayo, and definitely not liking those two things. Ah, that was a good run. Nice and relaxing. Spoonful of mayo helps me vomit. Ugh. Yeah. Egg and vinegar jello. Why? I mean, that's basically what it is. I mean, mayo is egg and oil specifically, but it does have some vinegar in it sometimes, I think. It's like egg and oil whipped. And then some people do put vinegar in it when they're making it. I can't speak of what comes out of the bottle or the can or jar or whatever the hell mayo comes out of, because I usually see it and just want to put it in the trash can and never look at it or touch it. Oh. Oh god. 14 save and quits. 180 AF 216. There were a lot of things I intentionally didn't collect because I was just like, bleh, you know? Honestly, my stream is... Wow, it's like 5 seconds behind still? Maybe I should try and turn up the bit rate. It's... I don't know, I've done like all the things that I can do in OBS to get rid of the delay. Twitch to get rid of it. Not seeming to make... I did up the video quality to like 4K. Not resolution, but like 4000 kbit. I was hoping that would help a little bit. Maybe I'll go a little bit. 5 seconds isn't that bad, really. Yeah, I mean, it's not great though. I'm gonna try and up the bit stream a little bit more and see if that helps it be a little less laggy. Maybe I'll try my next stream and see if I'm still able to. In fact, I don't know if it'll let me change this midstream. Recordings cannot be paused if streams. See? My bitrate. The video bitrate will be set to 6,000, which is the upper limit for the current streaming service. If you're sure you want to go above 6,000, they will advanced decoder option the force and streaming service. Okay, so I'm gonna set my stream to 6,000 instead of 4,000. See what happens. 5 milliseconds. I wish. That's not gonna happen. But yeah, 5 seconds isn't terrible. I've certainly seen worse. Yeah, my stream can't keep up with that. Dropping back down to 4. Maybe we can do like 4,500. See how that goes. But setting it to 6, it was not hitting 6. Oh, that was not a bad run at all. Well, yeah, I know you have to do the sleep thing. That's just the way that goes sometimes, you know? Probably gonna do the sleep thing myself here pretty soon. It's nice when I'm not talking, you can't actually see or hear snoring going on in the background. So that's kind of amusing. Well, let's go ahead and I'm not seeing anyone that, oh, there's someone that's worth reading. Nah, I'm not gonna raid anyone tonight. I think I'm gonna head to bed instead of hopping in and chatting with somebody else, because I like to do that when I raid. Is I like to go hop into the channel and chat with them for a little bit, and I'm pretty tired, so I think I'm gonna call it a night too. But thank you all for watching and hanging out with me, offering me encouragement and whatnot. It makes these Zelda randomizers even more fun when I've got people to chat with while I'm doing them. So thank you so much. You guys made my night tonight, and I really appreciate it. Sleep well, and we'll be doing another one of these. I don't know when. Sunday probably. I'll be doing one on Sunday for sure during the day, but maybe I'll do another one here in a couple nights. Just kind of depends on what my schedule looks like. Everything's so up in the air these days. Sleep well and take care. Night Theory. Night Sal.